I don't know what percentage in the beginning of my videos it's just me fiddling with things so they look and sound the way I want them to. Just technical issues, of course. Hi, I'm Dr. Benway. I'm not a real doctor. Yeah, that's all I got. I had this big plan of coming up with a new funny one every time, and I can't make it happen, so I'm not going to. That's all. Yeah, so welcome again. We are playing Assassin's Creed 2. If you look on my screen now, you sort of see basically hay bale, right over there. Right there, hay bale. My guy's in there. I had the foresight to start the game and just have him hiding in a hay bale for a little bit. And the main reason for that is the main reason for that is just generate some money from the villa so that we can just spend it faster and get all the things. See, we've got a bunch of money in the chest. Oh, you kind of can't see it. It's like 300,000. Pretty respectable amount there. So yeah, not 300,000, 30,000. So that's enough to buy stuff and things, doohickeys, gadgets, Wizmos. So, yeah. Geez, cough right in everybody's ear. That's a great idea. Still haven't quit my day job, so don't have to tell me not to do that yet. Hey, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Got my pink controller here and learning from last time, making sure the the game audio is working correctly. Hopefully. Somehow have more shadows today on this side. I'm not sure about that. Actually. Let me fix something. Still working on dialing in my life here. I'm gonna have a mobile live dashboard. Yay, everybody gets to watch me play with my stuff. Could have waited until 11:30 like I'd planned. It just done then. No, start early and then try to figure it all out. Well, that's not helpful. Weird. Just have my camera at a slightly different angle and it's creating new problems with the green screen. Oh yeah, that's wonderful. Well, I guess I'll learn not to do that again. Problem solved. Just that fast. Put it back where it was. It worked. Now, always. 1 second. I'm always trying to do things just to improve everybody's life, including my own. Alright, so now we've got all this money at the villa. Let's all go to the villa. Let's all go to the villa. Let's all go to the villa and get ourselves some cash. And we were kind of in the middle of a project type deal where our attempt was to get all of the assassination missions accomplished. And we made it about 50% before I had to give up the ghost and run away to work. As I do. Got more time today. So hopefully it won't be such a big deal. Hopefully. Maybe we got 5 of them instead of 4 of them. That'd be cool. Wouldn't say no to that. Just a little bit of weirdness right here. Kind of bother me for some reason. I gotta get over it. Just have a lamp back there to illuminate my green screen so it stays a little bit more hidden. There's things like it's not as bad. I have a problem with wanting to do like everything to be just right. I have to kind of let it go, especially an occasion like this because you know, I mean, I'm doing this live, man. I don't even rehearse. Well, years of playing video games caused me. Ooh, I have a good idea. Caused me to rehearse. That's a joke. It's just where I've positioned myself. The load screen makes it look like I have a good idea. I could afford a lot of those skills right there, but I'm working on, we're drifting towards the point where cash is not really as useful, so I'm trying to work on getting all the... You know what? Actually, let's do the pouches. We should do. We should also make sure that we have all the pouches that we could buy from the other place too. Whatchamacallit? Florence. Yeah, a lot of that has to do with I don't want to die, so I need more medicine capacity. Yeah, let's see what we can buy here. Yeah. Wonder what percentage of this set we can pick up real quick. The answer is 100. 100% of the Hermschled grouping there. And yeah, I think the Captain's Sword's better than the sword I've been using. With the speed and deflect. Don't quote me on that. So I'm going to buy that last. See? Saved us some anguish there. We've got about 3.5 plus 2 plus 1. $7,500 worth of weapons left to get, plus whatever the paintings cost. We want to get that done before we finish. Start the next chapter, because we're kind of limboing in between chapters. So we're gonna head back to Lawrence and finish up the assassination missions here. Yeah, a little goofy today, but I'm allowed to be a little goofy. I'm fairly goofy most of the time. I don't know. What do I got here? Make sure everything's tidy. That's when I'll know when I'm ready for the big games. I could be playing Coast of Yote right now, but I'm doing this instead because I want to get decent at this before I play like the big league stuff so that folks, you know, I don't know. Anyway, I don't think I'm doing bad. I want to get good. And then I'll crack out with like some new fancy fangled game or the next Assassin's Creed game. Y'all can watch me struggle through that for months and months and months. At that point, I won't even, you know. No, I don't know either. Sometimes you get a little dumb because you don't get enough sleep. Sometimes you get a little dumb because you got enough sleep and you hadn't got enough sleep before. Sometimes you're what if I'm the lowest common denominator? What if I am the little dumb? Like, I'm a sharp guy, don't get me wrong. I can figure weird stuff out really fast, and there's a certain weird skill set I'm relied upon at work to just, if nobody knows how to do it, then I'm just going to beat my head against it till it's done. Just, you know, tough skill to master unto itself, so. The point is, I'm not dumb. God damn, am I dumb. Let's go squeeze the little birdies. Whole thing. I'm learning stuff about myself. That makes me happy. There we go. Yoink. Looks scarier when he gets the metal glove. I think it's in a couple chapters he gets a metal glove that you can get. It's scary. Alright. So I gotta find the dude. I mean, man, find some man. To hire a man. To kill a man. To be a front 242. What we got? Where we going? We're just gonna jog ourselves through the city. I mean, I am definitely guiding myself via the map I'm blocking for y'all, so you guys can't figure out where I am. I'm just... Where do I go? This is a tough one for me, because if I go to, all the way, you know, top... All the UI stuff is on the top. The middle right... Or, the middle right is going to be, notifications. This is my weapon selection. If I put myself in the middle, which I tried for a little bit, I end up blocking the main character. And then above me, I need room for the chat, so it's tough. It's a tough one. You gotta be able to read the chat, too, you know. Hey, Zool! What is up? Nice to see you again, man. Nice to see you again. Ooh. We're sneaking. We're trying to find somebody. What do we got here? Over here, and we're just gonna look around. Thank you. Thank you. My urologist says the same thing. What we got here? Just trying to look for a guy shimmering golden. Let's see what we got here. You know what I should also do? Try to, guards right there. Got him. Is this guy? And this is how this goes. Sometimes it's kind of got it's a big area, you know? It's 1,000 times easier, I promise. From the roofs. Nice. By whom? And I almost messed that one up. Got the roof. But took care of it in the end, so very happy with that result. Any landing you can walk away from, right? Where's the next one we're going to? We're going to head to here. There being 8. We can check this. Aw. I appreciate you making it. I really do. Now they know it's kind of nearish your bedtime. I appreciate it even more. Who we got? No, that's not what I was looking for. I was trying to remember something. Go to DNA, and then we kind of... Loose ends, viewpoints, secret locations, feathers, beat up race, assassination. So we've only got 2 left. Okay, we've only got 2 left that we can do. That makes me happy. Where are we going? Here. Remember one of them being not easy. But it's not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be slightly challenging, and it is a video game after all. Supposed to get the dopamine from success, and if everything's easy, then... Yeah, you don't really get it, so... Hey, little buddy. What do we got here? Alright. Peacekeeper. I think this might be the one that I have difficulties with. I know the trick to it. There's a couple tricks to it. Let's see how I do. If I remember correctly, this is 10 of the fully armed guards. And it's super easy when you get the smoke stuff. Brisket? No, when you get the smoke bombs. But at this particular juncture, it's a little difficult to just kind of pull off. But if I remember correctly, the dual hidden blades, if utilized correctly and you kind of patiently sneak around with them, you can plow through enough of them early on that you can kind of combat your way through the rest of them if you have to. That's my memory, and that's what I'm sharing with everybody. Let's see how that actually goes, and yeah. Get for being in my way. Here, and over here, and over here, and over here. Okay. See those dots multiply? There they are. So what you want to do is you want to sneak around before they get too far forward, and then just start. Oh, that is not how that was supposed to go. Oh no! Haha! How many can I get before it does the thing? No. This one's not going to happen. Oh. That worked. Whew. Close. Close. Really good for completely failing, but that's not the result we wanted. We wanted to do better than that. At least I want. Now we gotta run that all the way to him again. I think it transports you automatically to the closest. Yeah. So I activated it here, but since I failed, it put me here. It makes a little closer to what we're doing. Which is nice. Also, because as the outskirts of town's a little bit less, just filled with everybody. So we're gonna try this again. We're not gonna do the huge assassination thing where you just jump and get a bunch of guys. What I want to do is I want to get a handful at a time, and you saw how well I could just plow through them just when they got mad. So if I got 4 or 5 or 6 in that initial stealth attempt, that should be enough to really take care of these guys. Cannot be moving. Cannot be moving. There we go. No way. I didn't see a thing. Ha ha. That's what success looks like when you do that. Makes... Oh, that was stressful. Alright. One more. I think then we'll be done with this whole zone. And then we do the Leonardo thing, and then we get started on the next zone. I should also work on... decreasing it. I don't know if Gutenberg intended it to... the printing press guy, not the actor. And so... Steve may have opinions on this too. I don't know. He's a sharp guy from what I hear. I don't know if Gutenberg intended his invention to be just wanted posters all over this area. That's a weird use of the printing press there. Can't remember. I read Good Omens forever ago, and one of the authors is definitely embroiled in some BS, but it's still a great story and novel, so I would recommend it for sure. BS of his own making. My understanding. Anyway, and one of the characters is an avid rare book collector and has the Wicked Bible, which always makes me laugh. And I didn't know this was really a thing, but it was a thing, and it's called the Wicked Bible because it just... The syntax of how they have the 10 Commandments is thou shalt not you shouldn't. Just you should not. And, or you know, I don't know, just how many words they have in there. They had one that said you shall commit adultery. Thou shalt commit adultery. I thought it's called the Wicked Bible. It's one of the common biblical misprints. And it was brought up in that one book, and then... found out it was a real thing a little bit later, and I don't know the context of it. Just I've been opposite of QI for all I know, really. Where is this thing? Yeesh. I just relabeled the stream, watch Ben get lost in whatever city he happens to be playing in as he zones out and talks to the camera there. Worst experience. Last one in town. Small group. Alright. Oh, Did it. Ah. I didn't do it twice. Did it this time. So instead of accepting the mission, I hit decline, and that respawns you to the nearest respawning point, which is not the coop. Oh yeah, there's that. There's a, oh yeah. I forgot there's that little plus sign on my icon there. That's a little mission. It's a little fun, vaguely profitable mission at that, to rescue Lorenzo from another attack a little bit later. It takes place, I think, a little bit later in the game, but it's a fun little layer kind of run, hunt, find, stab thing. Good stuff. Good stuff. Gonna hit the A button this time. That's what we're trying to do here. All right. So this is gonna be locate the guard, tail the guard, and then he's gonna lead me to a group of folk that I gotta remove from the gene pool, so to speak, even though everything's digital here, so desprite them. And yeah. Some noise next week. I'm not going to make it next Thursday, unfortunately. I have a doctor's appointment. I'm not going to show you the note, but I have a doctor's appointment. Y'all can take my word for it. And that might carry over to my Saturday stream a week from tomorrow as well. I hope not. I'm halfway thinking about doing a really late stream on Tuesday or Wednesday night to sort of make up for it, just to keep my hands in it, but I don't want to speak to that yet. I do all this around having a job and being a grown-up. I don't like being a grown-up. Paying rent sucks. Sorry. Slowly increasing my notoriety by accidentally running into people. Oh, hey, Heather. I love how you and Dazul addressed me, and they're both like just one letter difference. Okay. Oh, there he is. Gotta tail that. Oh, you don't see me. You don't see me. Ah, that was close. Distracted by people saying hi to me. Easily distracted. Okay, alright. Be sneaky today. So we gotta tail this guy until he leads me to the people I'm taking care of, and that's the end of the assassination missions in Florence. I think he gathers guys too. Like, see, there's like, oh yeah, say like again, Ben. So he's got one guy behind him right there, and then you want to make sure you don't accidentally knock anything off and sort of hide around corners. Sort of watch where he's going, kind of run to catch up is how I like to do some of these sort of tailing missions, even though that's not the best way some days. Random minstrel. That artist is in his minstrel period. I think I'm hilarious. What do we got here? Still, so he's got 3 guys following him now. I'm gonna have to take care of every single one. Womp womp Good news is, though, I tend to be limited on my jokes. I'll just keep making the same ones over and over again. So you'll hear it again later if you missed it. Just, I don't know, man. Having a clean white outfit would stand out to me in Florence. You know, Renaissance Italy. Oh, I got a fourth guy. The middle class could be educated. Because there's not enough people left that knew Latin, so they had to be taught in their native language. And that actually evolved education for everybody. Wild stuff. Sneaking, 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 sneaking. Okay. Oh. This is like the worst kind of escort mission. I don't even get to be involved with the escorting. I just have to stand here and, like, hope they don't hurt themselves. Now, the worst escort mission, I think, is in these games is still in Unity. There's this mission where you have to escort a bunch of revolutionaries to just a point you're following, I think, a funeral procession or something like that. That's just really intense, and everybody dies kind of quickly. Right. So, that guy up there, at the top there, he's my main goal. Everybody else is just going to be a problem. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to air assassinate him. And he didn't air assassinate the right guy. What? Alright, that works, but now I have all of these guys I have to talk to. I'm absolutely going to be notorious by the end of this. That is for sure. Let's see if I can at least survive this. First step to video game success, not dying. Oh. Just got hammered. Stop. Hammer time. More of a protest than a... See those guys protesting the construction with the end roadwork signs, and just it never stops. Okay, come on, you can do this. Oh. Hey! That's the guy I wanted to do that to.
Any last words?
Huh. Oh, I have Warl. Deranged Walry. Well, alright. I've played this before. I'm just... What do you call it? I'm, not what you'd call an ace video game player. I utilize my patience and ability to do things a million times in a row and not cry too much about it, to succeed in video games as opposed to anything resembling raw talent or skill. I feel like it's a lot of us, though, so that's, I don't know. An untapped niche. Oh. What do we got here? Come on. I always do this thing where I'm like doing the combat stuff and I'm trying to talk to folk, and then I just kind of stop and focus on not dying, and it's decent gaming, but not good for television.
Today's final bonfire is still an hour away.
I have a problem with running sometimes in games. Like, I don't want to run. I don't want to run. I don't want to hide. Play a lot of stealth games for a guy who doesn't like stealth parts of games, so that's on me. Is there any money in our inventory? We're gonna check see if there's any money in our chest. The villa chest is quarter full, so we have time. I think because I don't want to let it fill up either. Let's. Forgot to do that thing. You don't want to heal. You want to go to a doctor and have the doctor heal you, and then yeah, I'm just spending extra money, just throwing money away, as I do. It's only 2 still. All right, let's This was, I don't remember if this was a, you better run, a DLC mission, or if it was there, or Ubisoft. I think it was a Ubisoft mission. Possibly. I genuinely don't remember, but let's play it. Oh, no, we're gonna get this guy. Watch. You can hit him with the knife. Poor guy. There you go. It automatically gets it. Yeah. Huh. The throwing knives? For the guys that just sort of run away from you, like those, that's the way to get them, like, without really trying hard, is if you hit them with a throwing knife, they stop and they give you their money for some reason. I don't know why that works that way, but you can lock on them, get close enough to hit them with a knife. That works really well. I don't remember where I learned that either. Could have been on accident. And yeah, let's we're gonna infiltrate the Palazzo de Medici, however, and do this fun little side mission, and then we should be completely done with Florence, which makes me happy.
What happened here? Signor Lorenzo! Lorenzo's currently indisposed.
Oh.
Hey, you're the one who killed Francesco de Pazzi.
Thought I left no witnesses.
With pleasure.
Easier, earlier, both are true. Remember, I said I wasn't that great. What we got here? And this is one of the... I mean, this is the end of the first segment in the game, I do believe. Like, the first big city. The Florence segment. We come back here for some DLC action, but, not as fun. Not as fun. Yes, I have. This is the last thing I'm doing in Florence before I move on to Tuscany. So, I don't remember the exact location of all the, chests in this area, so if you see me snooping around corners and stuff like that, that's really why. Of course... Oh, how do I start a free run sequence? There's a sheet there. Do the sheeting. Head towards the plus sign. Yep. Oh, let me go over here. Aha. Aha. Don't remember this being particularly, difficult. But, you know, it could be. I just walking up. I sure did. I walked in a complete circle. Neat. Agreed. Especially early on in the game when you're, where the heck am I going? When you're trying to get money for better gear and paintings and to up your, villa. I sank a lot of time and effort into getting my villa upgraded, early on. Ah! That's where I'm going. Walking and chewing bubblegum, bud. I'm not the best at that. It's been a minute since I've played this one. That's okay. Yep, there it is. It's not as obvious. You kind of from there. You kind of can't see that. I should have known though. Thanks for having my back. And then down, or not. There you go. Yeesh. Each room has its own little puzzle. Okay, so. I want to try to sneak up on those guys. That is a thing that did not happen. Oh, is that the one in Brotherhood? Or the one that's later on where you have like the four... There's a burnt out church in Brotherhood that I remember being a big pain, and then there's, in this one, there's a church with like 4 segments that you have to kind of rush to get each one. Remember that one not being my favorite thing in the world either. Yeah. Both are a pain. Agreed. Ah, sheet. Neither. My bad. Ah! See, if it was me, and I hung these paintings, I would not dare to climb on them. What did you do? Well, if you hang out, watch me do this a couple times, I'll probably get to that church, and you can tell me which one it is. You'll probably just pop in this one, and I'll be like, which one what? And we'll be confused for a minute. Oh, yeah. The camera has to be facing the direction you want the guy to go. That's the big secret to doing this kind of thing. Oh my gosh. The switch is on the ground floor. I just never pick up the right hints, I swear. I have done all of these before, many times in my life. This is just a testament to how forgetful I can be. Oh, in this playthrough? Yeah, I did the crypt one where you have to kind of run around underground a little bit, do some jumping, and that one's the one that I believe leads you to, that's the one that you just get automatically as part of the plot. And I did the Duomo here, that one, and that one had the reliquary that's on the top of the dome, and you had to kind of wander around the chandeliers for like 45 minutes to get up to the top. Maybe that's the one you're talking about. There we go. Off to the second floor now.
I know I heard a noise down there. It's time to earn your florins. I want half of you to search the
Oh.
courtyard, the other half come with me
Yeah.
to check the chapel.
I think I fell and died at least 3 times doing that one.
What about Lorenzo?
By now, Lorenzo is already dead.
Okay, what are we doing? Really? Just that fast? Don't give me a chance to breathe. Oh. What do you got?
Remember what I've taught you, ragazzi?
Skewer! Okay. Let's remember some of the there's an there it is. I knew I remember there was one back here. So you gotta do this and then jump behind you. Turn around, jump forward. Yeah, probably smarter than me. And there's my treasure chest. I like chests. You never saw that one? I don't remember how I spotted it. I think it was just I think I was doing something and I saw the glimmer of the switch. And then yeah. Was in the other games there's like some nice kind of cover sneaking modes, and this one just does not have that. And I'm very annoyed that he turned around when he did that. That's where I'm supposed to go, but I'm gonna check this hallway over here. Because I like collectibles. This leads downstairs, and I think this leads to the room we start in. Yeah, look at that. Alright. Here and okay, so we're gonna go hang out in the white sheet area. That doesn't sound appropriate at all. I can't. Yeah, go up. There we go. Drop them down. Oh. Brotherhood has the great chain combos. Really nice way to speed combat up. Okay. Sure I'm not missing anything. Or like little switches. Or poles I'm supposed to hop on. Go over here and up we go. Here and am I supposed to hang from the chandeliers? I'm supposed to hang from the chandeliers. How do I? Oh, see, always the clue. Go here, and then it should give me. Oh, I guess not. Always see me. The Ezio collection is dirt cheap. It's what I'm using. Oh, you've only ever played this, but you own the other two. Yeah.
Where do you think you're going?
Honestly, Ezio has a really fun and complete story if you play through all of them, and I, for personal reasons, particularly like the evolution of his interactions with his sister. Oh, cool. I'm playing the Xbox version of this, but I'm sure I have it on my Switch.
Lorenzo! Porca vaca! Someone find a way to get inside there. You heard
Thank
him?
you.
You two, get a ladder!
I remember if there's more stuff going around here.
What are we doing with the ladder?
Lorenzo isn't coming out.
Now, so
What's taking us?
don't. Ah. If you don't hold the run button in the beginning of combat, there's always a chance that you can get like one or two quick assassinations in instead of having to go through combat. And that's just what happened. Alright. Now we're here. Now look for the way up. Over. Over. Up. And jump behind me. And then you gotta jump on the bed. Not in the fun way. Yeah. Yeah, no. Oh. It is a, I don't know if it's a bug or a flaw, but it is definitely, worth exploiting when you can. For sure. Here. Head over here and back up the bookshelf. This seems like a worthless sort of bookshelf because you have to get a ladder to even get to any of the books. I like books. Here and think. Yay, I did it. Well, it depends on who's playing Ezio. If it's climb the shelf like Ezio is me, it means you have to climb up and then look the wrong way and then fall down again, hurt yourself, and then try to climb up again. Do that 4 or 5 times, and then finally see the book you're looking for.
Get back!
Lower your sword. It's me.
Ezio.
I don't get how that's threatening, but you know, I'm happy.
My church,
I know.
now my home.
I'll hunt them down. They won't come near you again.
Look around you. This is one of my treasure rooms. You're entitled to take anything you wish from it, in thanks for what you've done. I trust my
Yay.
brothers are safe now.
Signore.
Alright.
Thank you for this most gracious gift. I must go, but I will come to you again when all the Pazzi are dead.
I will
I'm
not
just
forget
a
what you've done
Pazzi.
for me. Buona fortuna.
What are you doing here? Alright, we're looting. I feel like he could take more than just what's in the treasure chest, but at least he's not being super greedy here. And twist the knob there. Cool. And there's the exit. Definitely a respectably profitable endeavor, this particular little side mission here. Yay. And with that, we are done with Florence. There's a mission. We got to talk to our artist friend here, and then we run around Tuscany here for a minute. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate you chatting and interacting. I always like that. Come back again. See you soon. Where am I going? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, this is going to be a little weird, but I think I'm going to actually not go straight to Leonardo, even though it could lead back to the whatever. I'm gonna go to Leonardo, I'm gonna go to the fast travel point, go back to our villa, get caught up on things I'm buying, and then go back to Leonardo to start on whatever it is next. Could be the convoluted way to deal with it, but I just want to make sure we get everything we need before we go too much further. Want to get that achievement for collecting everything. Everything.
I may be expensive, but my goods are worth the extra quadrille.
Here and speak and oh, I clicked on something, I lost something, I gotta find it. Okay, there we go. I'm caught up. Just moving right along. I don't know why I hopped on that horse. It's a nice looking horse. I said horse. Oh, going over here. Just off my own little world here. That's all I'm doing today. Yeah, get some money. There's not a messing around amount of money. See, I hate to just keep hammering this point home. That's why I focused on the villa first. Is that much money every now and again. We're not even, I mean, we just finished the first real area of the game and we're getting that much money every cycle. And so, because we did that focusing early, it's going to be no issue whatsoever to just get all the things as we go. Now I want to get that guy. And just as a matter of practice, you always want to get the most expensive. You want to get the... When you're buying weapons, you want to buy the weapon that has the most cost last, as far as if you know you have enough money for all of them. That way you can just make sure you get... You don't have to go back and, you know, compare and buy the most useful item. Yeah. Now I can finally buy these paintings, because I think I've gotten everything else. Nice. And we've got all those, and we've still got 2,100 left. Let's talk to this guy. All right, we're full there. So I'm gonna buy. No, gonna save that for a minute. I was gonna buy some of those fighting moves, but I am gonna save that for a little bit further, just so that we can build up enough cash to where I don't have to like farm or wait for anything next time. So back to Florence, back to Leonardo's workshop. And here we go. Huh? Okay, now we're finally gonna get to move we're gonna finally move the plot forward. It bothers me that this is pre-shaving a haircut, because dun 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 dun, that makes more sense to me.
Is this why you pursued Francesco?
Not exactly.
Well, whatever your reasons, the city's safe again thanks to you. Now tell me, how may I be of service? Ah, another page.
Such a great character.
Aha, it's a similar cipher to the last one. This won't take long. Interesting. Oh, indeed.
Another.
I see. It's another blade design for delivering poison.
Ooh.
Can you build it?
See, it won't take very long. I just need to find a way to hollow out the blade without sacrificing the...
It's all right, Leonardo. Just do what you need to do.
All done. I filled your blade with a bit of poison to start with. Should you run out, just visit a doctor.
Poison? From a doctor?
In high enough doses, that which cures can kill.
I am in your debt once more, my friend.
Anytime, Ezio. Anytime.
What do we got? Alright. Blade with white. So now our next stop is going to be Tuscany. Hopefully. I'm going to see how fast we can get through Tuscany, because that's a fun little zone there.
So sorry, I must have forgotten my medication.
Poison Blade's fun. Real quick, just before I forget. Not friends. I have no friends. I'm trying to remember what the... We'll get there. Okay. Here we go. I'm trying to remember what the getting things done to 100% the game, what achievements I need left. And I just get all the items. Yeah, working on it. Gotta spend more money on courtesans. I have to find them first. Collect all the feathers. Working on it. That I can buy those in Forley. So not yet, but soon. Working on it. Do that pretty easily. I have to get the auditory cape first. That's when you get all the feathers. Working on it. Working on it. Long weapon, I don't have the ability to use that. That's one I can buy, but I haven't gotten there yet. Should have gotten it for the killing those 10 guys, but I guess not. That's okay. Perform an errant assassination on a poisoned NPC. That one I think I can finally get now that I've got that. And then that I could have gotten, but I haven't yet because I keep forgetting that I can do that. And everything else is just basic play the games. So I should really think about that. Stun 4 guards by throwing sand in their face. I have to remember that next time there's 4 guards around. That's what I should do. We want the south gate. And we're just gonna, as we do, I'm gonna get everything on the outside, and then I'm gonna work my way and get everything on the inside of the city. And then we're gonna do the side missions. And then we're gonna do any sort of zones, and then we're gonna do the main missions. Yeah. Oh. Fascinating. I have to go to Monterey-Gione to get the next mission to go. And that's fine. That's fine. I don't want to accidentally trip over any mission starts anyway, so we're just going to do this way. And that's cool. But the first thing I need to do is actually go here, actually. Before I forget. Bet I can say actually again, actually. There we go. Okay. Oh, hey. That is not how that was supposed to go. Correct. Gotta chase this guy down. There we go.
I'm just a messenger. Take it. Please don't hurt me.
I seem to have upset them. Skewer. Oh, there we go. I just want to buy a painting. Ugh. Bump. You know what I'm gonna do? That. And by painting, I mean I'm gonna buy the treasure chest map.
Whatever I did to deserve this punishment, I'm sorry.
Makes it easier to do the treasure chests.
This is about. Leave me out of it, please.
Moving my... I had one adventure where everything was sort of frozen. My camera started freezing everything. I actually had to buy some gear to fix it. I was so paranoid it's going to keep happening. Treasure maps. That's the city. That's the countryside. I'm going to buy these anyway, so I'm going to buy them. I'm just going to buy all the ones that I can afford. And the answer is it's all of them. Okay, I guess I get all the paintings today. That's nice. It saves me a step.
Grazie for your patronage.
You should always buy, oh, I think I saw... Oh, God.
All yours.
So yeah, I just have to do that every time I see the courtesans until I get the achievement to pop. And that's fine. That's not so tough. Where am I going? Oh my gosh. I am a goofball.
All who need aid are welcome here.
Take your families home. Remain inside with barred doors till his shadow has passed.
And I need to attempt at some point to lower my notoriety in this area, but we're not there yet. We're not there yet. I just kind of try to pluck the low-hanging fruit as it occurs. Like that. Oh, really? Oh. Really take their, not 4 of them, so I can't try the Mr. Sandman thing. You need 4 of them. At least. Come on, dudes. Focus. There we go. Ding, ding. Fewer! Love it. Okay. Moving right on. We're down to only 25% notoriety. Oh, hey, look at that. I remember you. I think I tore you when I first walked into this area. Okay. Now, I have no notoriety. No notoriety. Alright, and we are at... There is a treasure chest around here somewhere. There it is. Look at that. That is not the button. Journey of 1,000 miles begins with 1 step, right? And the journey of 500 miles is something to do with havering. If anybody wants to tell me what that is, I'd be really happy to know. Ba-da-da-ba. Sorry. We got here, so there's a hidden cryptic thing. Hey, look, cryptic writings on the wall. Oh, Dave, why did you have to get so weird? Yeah. All right. Keep on seeking, and you will find. Okay. What do we got here? Okay. First, plucked from a tree guarded by a snake, its powers perform miracles and worn across ages, torn asunder and hidden under a sea of red, reconstruct the timeline. First, plucked from a tree. No. Huh. Marat. That feels like a tree. Guarded. From a tree guarded by a snake. Okay. Its powers to perform miracles. So we gotta find somebody doing a miracle. Joseph. Egypt. Maybe. Got a wand there. Worn across the ages. Torn asunder. Hidden under a sea of red. Worn across the ages. I used to know these. Torn asunder. Well, this one might be problematic. Okay, you know what? That's red. That's red. That's red. Only 3 left that have the red. This guy. That guy. And that guy. And that worked. Oh. They took it. Templar logo hiding there. Some fun stuff in the background here if you really feel like looking for it. I'm following the beeping, by the way. There it is. There's a wild plot involving that particular... That shroud is the main focus of, Syndicate. And some of the plot. And then the follow-up. There's some comic book follow-ups. It's fascinating. Also. All right. Moving right along. Let's go. Come on. Focus. Focus. All right. Only got 2 hours left. There it is. Okay. See, I don't know why I don't just stop and aim and then jump. Or didn't do that in the first place, right there. But I didn't, and, oh gosh, I feel just a bit silly because of that. Just a bit. What are we doing now? Okay, we're gonna head over here. And we're heading towards this, treasure chest. Yep. There it is. There it is. Loot. Sort of 2 different directions I could go. The one that has me running through nothingness, the least, it starts here. So that's where we're going. Yes, that's where we're going. Trying to think of something to talk about, because we've got a minute to run here. Horror films. It's the season for horror films. It's October. I've been kind of getting caught up on... I've had this idea, like, I'm going to watch a lot of the old, classic 80s horror films, the big franchises. So, the first is, of course, Halloween. I watched Halloween 1, which is, one of my favorite horror films of all time. Like, I don't usually really like a lot of horror films unless they're, I don't know. Halloween 1 is an amazing film. An amazing film. John Carpenter is an auteur, and I appreciate his work. And I like the menace of the villain in Halloween 1. He's just crazy, and that's the problem. There's nothing you can do about it because he's just crazy, and that's fun. And then, of course, the original Friday the 13th is, clearly intended to be take as much from Halloween as they could, and that was a great one. Kevin Bacon, of course, certainly entertaining in that. And the villain, of course, isn't it isn't like Jason's not the villain in that. He's just sort of a plot point more than anything. And a dream sequence at the end. Sort of minor reference to what Brian De Palma did at the end of Carrie. The hand popping out of the grave. Stephen King notoriously loved that. Oh my gosh, I wish I thought of that. And that's fun. And then they had the sequel. And these are in sort of this weird order that I came up with. So if it sounds strange to you, like the order of which I'm talking about them, it's because it is. And then the sequel to Halloween, or not Halloween, but Friday the 13th Part 2 is just... So it's another set of kids, and it's another, Jason's in the film, but he doesn't have his mask yet. He's got the whole Elephant Man hood over his head. That's a little, little psychologist there. And I love that one because usually there's like this goofy guy in these films, and the goofy guy gets killed because he's a goofy guy. And in this one, the goofy guy in the film decides that he wants to keep drinking instead of going back to the... And he lives. The goofy guy lives. That's fun. Halloween, and then I watched The Evil Dead. I don't know why. I threw all the 3 Evil Dead films in this little mix for fun. And I forget that The Evil Dead is... The original is a straight horror film. There's no schlock or goof or anything intentional. It's heavy, weird film. Yeah, I forgot all about that. And then I think Halloween 2 and 3 were next on my list, or Halloween 2 was next. And that's weird because you could definitely feel like it was forced by the studio. Like, we need a sequel. Because it's, it's there and it has a presence, but it's not, the quality's not the same, for sure. And, it's sort of the day after, where everybody's still trying to figure out what's going on with this guy. And, yeah. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense plot-wise. And then I think it was Nightmare on Elm Street, or Friday the 13th Part 3, which was the beginning of The Mask, but also, like, I don't know, like, story-wise, the less and less returns of the story. And that one just sort of, I think I really liked that one because it was originally shot in 3D. A bunch of stuff going straight towards the camera as the film goes on, and it's just, like, why are they... If you watch it in 2D... I mean, I have a 3D TV. I mean, I can watch it in 3D if I want to, but, I don't, because it's funnier that way. So it's goofy as heck. Oh. Fun fact. Tsar Nicholas of Russia looks suspiciously like, Kaiser Wilhelm. So it's the staff, but there it is. It just wasn't beeping right at me. That's funny. Jeanne d'Arc. Oh, she had the sword. That's right. This is not the most annoying thing I've ever heard. You can translate that if you want, or go onto the wiki and have them translate it for you. I think it says something fun. But, yeah. Oh, this is great. Use fire to combat Joan of Arc. They took it. That the sword you deal with in Unity. Unity, I think, has the sword, and then the staff. And I think they blew it up in the Tunguska thing.
Revolution! Revolution!
Fight the power! Fight the power! Hi. It's a little melodramatic, I'm not gonna lie. But that's okay, that's kind of the point sometimes. More, lots of climbing. Always climbing. Anyway, yeah, so Friday the 13th Part 3 is weird, and then Part 4 is just hilarious because it has Crispin Glover and Corey Feldman in it, which is fun for side characters. And the plot, he's got a mask and he's just killing people, so you just have to get used to these characters. The story's all the characters, and you know what these teenagers are getting up to, and some of them it's very endearing, and some of it's like, why am I watching this? And it's fun. Then I saw Halloween 3, I think, is where I left off my little watching a lot of the horror film adventures. And Halloween 3 is weird, and I'm gonna say underrated. The original idea that John Carpenter had was, instead of having sequel after sequel after sequel after sequel after sequel of horror films, he was going to have an anthology where every movie had something to do with Halloween, the holiday, but then not connected to the other movies whatsoever. And I think that's the coolest thing since sliced bread. But the studio didn't, and the Halloween 3, which was supposed to have been Halloween 2, it has the guy from, I think, The Fog in it as well, was really good and different and strange and special and creepy, and it's underrated, and it's just bizarre, and it's funny to me, so I enjoyed that. I got the Chucky movies on order, and I own a fair portion of the Hellraiser films, like the first 4, so I put them in the list, and I have the Nightmare on Elm Street movies as the box set, stuff like that, so I'm just going to keep dragging myself through those. I think one of the things that's funny to me is that when I was younger, I'm like, oh, it's gore, and that's great, and then I got older, I'm like, I don't care. This is terrible. This is terrible acting. And then I kind of circled back around to it as I got even older, and I realized there's a certain art and joy to a film that is not supposed to be good. Like, I grew up, I realized somewhere in my interactions with, like, Lloyd Kaufman films that schlock, especially if it's unintentional, it should be adored as well, you know? There is joy in bad films. If a film is too bad, then you need to have 3 little robots sitting where I'm sitting. Maybe that's why I enjoy my face on this corner of the screen. Because I'm a huge fan of Mystery Science Theater 3000. I just need to have, you know, a robot on either side of me, and then a bunch of rows of seats over the rest of it. I should come up with a nice overlay for that. I would shrink my... Oh, God, that would be so funny. I might just do that. Anyway. So, in the not-too-distant future, I'm going to watch the... That makes me laugh so much. I wish I had people here. I could hear them laugh at my bad jokes. Or, even better, groan at my bad jokes. I think it'd be more emotionally fulfilling, but, you know, you don't always get what you want. Yeah. You know, you learn that there's a joy in terrible things, too. You know, things intentionally bad, or things that are unintentionally bad, or you find quality in it. You don't have to... It doesn't all have to be great dialogue and good acting. You can enjoy bad plots and terrible books, you know. I think sometimes we get hung up on our obsession with... It's like wine, man. Like, expensive wine is just that, it's expensive. But is it better? I mean, there are some ways it probably is, but, like, for the most part, man, if you enjoy the taste and you like how it makes you feel, cheap wine's good too. I mean, there's certainly wine that is so cheap that you don't want to drink it because it's just going to give you the worst headache ever. But, you know, go to Costco, buy a $10 bottle of Prosecco or whatever, and just enjoy yourself. That's my... Went from talking about horror films to drinking wine. This has been my Ben Talk. Or Ben Splaining. I over-explain things. Like I just did. Frankie, do you hate me today? Because you're just in the bed. You're not hanging out with me at all. Cat's making me sad. Well, we've got an hour and a half yet I have planned for this stream, so maybe he'll come around. Maybe he won't. Maybe it's Maybelline. Here and one more, and I do believe that this treasure chest, yep, there it is. It's one of those ones that really thwart you when you're trying to get everything inside the area, because you're like, there should be a treasure chest there. It's like, oh, it's on the outside, and you have to fall on the outside. Becomes a thing, and it sucks. Here. Oh, gosh. Not gonna lie, Heather, I probably wouldn't keep doing this if I didn't know you were watching it somewhat regularly and enjoying it. Appreciate you and your team out there. Ooh, 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 ooh. Go over here. Oh, more viewpoints. This is just the basic run around, collect, gather. Gosh. Glad the lighting's so weird in here, otherwise people would actually see me blush. Wash my teeth every day. Twice a day. What do we got here? It's kind of fun. I could turn my head and see what I was doing like 5 seconds ago, and then turn my head back. Trying to get back to it. Okay, there we go. More treasure chests. And I think I know what the more recent and possibly relevant game I'm going to play first, maybe. When I decided I want to get a little bit more modern is I heard that they're making a third Horizons game. And I think going through Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West would be a nice bigger AAA title endeavor. And it is also one of my friend here's favorite games of all time, so that might be worth doing. What do you think about? I mean, if you have the chance to respond, Heather, what do you think about me doing Horizon Zero Dawn, Horizon Forbidden West, then maybe the third Horizon game when it comes out as a bigger title to tackle later? Oh, well, yeah. Glad you like the thought. Talk about how almost every character is three-dimensional and well-structured. There we go. Though I do think in the end of those games, like if you play through the Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West, the end of the end result of the end main point of those games is that autism is as helpful as the training you get to manage it. So it's a joke, but also kind of how that game actually plays. Cool. Oh. Thump. Alright, let's keep going. I usually try to talk about what I'm doing and why I'm doing it and why I made those plans, and now I'm just trying to talk about whatever's in my head because I've been doing this long enough I can kind of autopilot this stuff. Autopilot. I'm heading towards that tower right now. Yes, genuinely wonderful looking game. Like, I remember thinking that just back in the Xbox 360 days. Like, I don't know. Games, I mean, they definitely, you know, increased the resolution of the graphics, but they didn't really tweak anything too much. And this game is just super pleasant looking. I really get a kick out of it. Just thought I'd share that with everybody. Still jogging, by the way. Still jogging. Still waiting. Still waiting. I wonder if Horizon Zero Dawn is one of the ones that they've released on the Xbox. Not to... Feather. Not to be lazy, just hauling my PlayStation into my office might not be the thing I want to do yet. Well, you know, I start doing, yeah, more relevant games that might actually be useful. It's a good thing I think out loud because... Yep. Hey, Cooper. How you doing, old man? Dive. Oh, what are you doing? Focus. Okay. Treasure chest. So I think I'll know when I'm ready to like really kind of go big time is when I figure out how to travel without just zoning out, just kind of I have issues sometimes remembering, you know, to talk and to be entertaining. The show isn't the game. I'm the show. The game is the background. I wonder. Oh, yeah, I can do that. There you go. Hugs. There's that. Okay. And, I think what I want to do is I want to get this viewpoint here and then get the last treasure chest outside of the area. And then I'm going to fast travel back to my villa. You have to constantly fast travel back to your villa. And, use it, collect my income, and then use that to buy whatever I need to buy. I think there's going to be some more weapons in the weapons store. So get that going. And then hopefully maybe there's some pouches too. You know, whatever. You know, just sort of upgrade everything and then go back to it and then do the... do the interior of the city. I'm happy with my plan. Also, I think the Horizon games have a lower age rating, so it's going to be a little bit more broad an audience for folks to see. So, you know what? I think it's my... I don't know if it's going to be after this or the trilogy, but I think that's going to be my next... Yeah. I don't know. No promises, because, you know, I'm a very changeable person. Not in a bad way, just... I try to allow my brain to accept new information, and that allows me to be flexible in my opinions and plans. But that also means I'm sort of flimsy sometimes. I should do this. No, I should do this. No, I should do this. No, I should do this. I'm cool with it. Sometimes you just want to sit here and listen to the simulated grasshoppers crickets make noise. Or are those frogs? Okay. Hey!
Stay away from me.
Not worth it. All excited to chase that guy down, then I'm changed my mind at the last second. And that's okay. I'll forgive myself. If you weren't so mean to the cats, Cooper, you could cuddle with them. But you're mean to the cats, so then they don't like it when you cuddle with them. That is your fault. And that's just that, of course, is me just trying to farm out interactions with courtesans to get that achievement. It's going to be fairly easy to farm that if I have to later on, but I don't want to right now because, you know, I don't need to get all the achievements all the time. That's stressful. You watch this. Good work staying active. I'm like, I just drank some coffee. Man, what? Stressful. Eh.
Aid are welcome here.
Okay. What do we... Grab bro. Keep going. Thump. Whack. Thud. Oh, I've got things. I forgot I have collectibles I have to deposit as well. And that is fine. That is fine. I like seeing artwork kind of fill up. There's a whole gallery section too. I like seeing the artwork fill up around here. There we go. We're gonna 34 out of 100, so we're a third of the way there. I think the feather counts are pretty good.
To what do we owe the honor?
A pretty good indicator of how far I am along in the game. Looks correct so far. So yeah, now when you see all of them in context, like, oh, that looks like there's England right there, and the Iberian Peninsula, and then that's the Mediterranean, and then that's the, you know, blah, blah, blah. So that's good. Blah, blah, blah. Got here. We don't have all the money in the world right now, but we have enough to possibly buy some more things. I don't know if the gear from the new place has been unlocked yet. Doesn't seem like it. Or maybe that's what we just bought. This is the gear from the new place. And that's fine too. If that's the case, though, I can probably start buying those moves, but I'm gonna wait till I have... How does 50,000 sound to everybody? 50,000 sounds great to me. Yeah. It's a good plan, Ben. I think so, Ben. Good to hear, Ben. Awesome, Ben. start with the north gate. Now we're gonna go collect everything in the little city here. Or big city, I don't know how it goes. Now, if I remember correctly, and I have a pretty good track record of remembering correctly these days, so that's different. Let's start with this guy here, because you have to kind of go around. A lot of the... Such a full map. I'm going to be happy to clear it out. A lot of the difficulty with this guy is there's so many things on the top of towers. You gotta stop and climb the tower. And stop and climb the tower. And stop. And that's gonna... It's gonna weigh on my patience a little bit. Not gonna lie. But we'll make it. We'll make it as a team. We're all one team. Team staring at the same screen. I have to come up with a better name for it. Hire. Use. And then, of course, if I see courtesans, I gotta stop. Use their experiences. Or their skills. Gotta find some guards to use them on. Actually, I think there's a, yep, codex page in there. So, useful. Super useful. That's kind of how I think you're supposed to do that instead of how I do it, which is attack! And then just cause myself no end of anguish because of it. I think you just hire... Hey, as long as the money's spending, I guess, is I can just keep going. Man, this town is just riddled with courtesans. Sex work is still work. Look at that. Here's another one. I'm going to do this a little bit out of order here, but just because it... I could also do that with these guys, but I don't have an achievement for spending $5 grand on mercenaries. And these days, it would not take that long to spend that much money on these gals. There we go. And then we're gonna loot. Codex page acquired. Okay. So that's just 2 of the random codex pages got. And that's fine. I like that. Makes me happy. Oh, pouches. I wonder if they have any new pouches. I should have checked that at the... That's what I get for, nope, nothing. Okay. See, that's what I get for putting it off, but nothing there, so I'm not worried about it. Up we go. That's how it's supposed to go. Dick. There we go. I don't know if his name is Richard. I'm just assuming. Because he was such a dick. So, double check my notes here. There's a tower over here. I got it on my thing, but it's not the one I'm looking at. It's that one right there. So there's a tower over here, and I believe there's a feather on the top, and then when I jump down from the top into a... Ooh, courtesan. Into a, hay bale. I wonder if I can hire them from up here and then just not use them. Nope. Oh, there's the feather. I saw the feather. It's on a support. Just up there. See? Do I still have to go all the way to the top to get to it? Yes. Womp. Come on, buddy. You can make it. Climb. Climb like you've never climbed before. Drop. That was not... I feel like I could have done that last bit a little better than I did. Just a little. Not much, just a little. Maybe not injure myself. It took too long.
See you later then.
Really? Jerk. Stab. Come on. Come on. There we go. I did it. There is a chest, I want to say, up here in this little tower guy. And there it is. There it is. Got. Mine got. And I don't remember if this is up or if this is ground level. Let's find out. Ground level-ish. Okay. Yes, Dad. Think. Guard. No. Stab. Thank you. There's a killer loose? Where? Oh yeah, that's me.
Damn! I've got to get out of here.
I'm not a killer, I'm an assassin. It's just the same job, just fancy name. So now we're gonna redirect to this guy here, the viewpoint and the treasure. I'm putting the thing on the I think there's a feather on there too. Oh, not a feather, but yeah, great. Oh, there's 4 of them? Alright. See if I can do this now. First you gotta... Oh, he wimped out. Never mind. I was gonna try to do the sand thing, but there's one of them wimped out, so I can't. There's 4 of them. You wanna see something cool? Grab at this. Grab. Throw. Insta-kill. Scaffolding his hand. Just gonna head away. Yeah. A little on the wanted side. I am a cowboy. On a steel horse I ride. I am wanted. Dead or alive. I'm wanted. Dead or alive. Those words mean so much to me.
Help me! Stay back, please!
Really, dude? Thank you.
I'm only a ghost.
So,
Spare me. Take
I
away
believe there's a, I mean, I know that there is a hidden, or a Subject 16 mission, or thing up here somewhere. I'm just gonna cheat. I'm just gonna look. Appears to be towards the top. Yeah. Alright. Up we go. That is not up. It's the opposite of up. Oh. And it looks like the treasure chest I'm looking for is at the bottom, so... But I gotta do a... What do you call it anyway? A leap of faith. So... Just get there when we get there. I'm not in a rush. I've got an hour left I can stream today. There it is. See, I'm telling you. There. What's the game this time?
3 thefts, hidden by the murders.
Oh.
People only see what they're trained to see, what the organization wants them to see.
I feel like this game predicted things like QAnon pretty spot on. Or maybe it was the thing that was already going on. There it is. Harry Houdini. Gandhi was creepy, apparently. That's a weird thing to hear about. Like,
Wolves are out hunting.
ride, Jackie, ride.
Where has Jack gone?
Just some of the stuff that Gandhi did wasn't the best. So this one's pretty easy. There's a 6 and a 1 right there. 6 equals 1 right there on the screen. Between two things. So you just rotate a 6 to 1, and you should be able to just go, okay, 8 is a 3. 6 is a 1. 7 is a 2. Those get harder. Those get so much harder. This is talking about the Kennedy assassination. Weird fact about me, in the movie, the Oliver Stone film, JFK, is one of my favorite sick day movies. It took me forever to realize it's because all of these actors are playing against type, and they're just aggressively, I don't want to say overacting, but they're not holding anything. There's not a lot of subtlety in how they portray their characters or what they're saying. So they're just absolutely like to the wall, chewing the scenery against type in this just psychotic film, and I love it so much because in a lot of ways the scenes don't really have to be connected because they're just, oh look, we've got Walter Matthau and Kevin Costner talking. Oh look, there's Ed Asner and Jack Lemmon arguing about something. Oh look, here's Joe Pesci freaking out, you know, or Kevin Bacon playing, you know, just the movie's just crazy in all the wrong and right ways. I don't know, love it. Heat is also high up on my sick day movie list. But that, you know, for the same reason, but not the same reasons. A lot of these great actors just sort of doing their thing. Okay. Loot. Okay. I do believe there is a feather above me. Oh, there it is. I can see it. This is a fun little construct area. Later in the game, this is a kind of a tough, not a tough, but just kind of a not my favorite mission to complete. Because, yeah. We just saw that. There's a lot of guys just kind of running around attacking at you. Could have maybe said it different. I didn't. Oh, hey. I was looking for that too. We'll get this guy real quick.
Something was up there. Something abandoned long ago.
Apollo. Ooh. Coming right for us. Another beep, beep, beep. I think he's over here. Houston, we've had a problem. Stanley Kubrick's best film. Oh, one of these. So, for a frame of reference, there are two that are kind of close together, and I use those as my, sort of guide as to what I'm doing. No. 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 Okay. Dude. Alright, that makes more sense there. I need you back in place. We're not. So. Alright. Oh, I see. Okay, so this rotates those two. I'm gonna get that guy. No. Lined up there, and then we want to get these guys in place. And we're just gonna go back to the. Got it. I think. Alright, try to. I pretend to. What do you get? Oop. One small step for man. Damn it, another flag. The shadow of the Templar flag.
It was easy.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. Back to attempting to climb this particular tower to get to a flag. Or, not a... Jeez. No. Flags. Feather. 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 See? Feather. Feather or not, it's important. Oh, hey. Ha! Just throw yourself off any building, Ezio. That's fine. We don't need you. They talked about just towers, just lots of towers. Hi, so we're gonna go back to this game here. Well. Well. Higher. We're gonna plow my way over here. Distract. Higher. Higher. Sometimes it's really frustrating when you hit pause and it's like, oh, we're just going to show you this one little piece of database stuff that is as nifty as it is. You don't really want to see it right now. Interesting. I need to set that area up better. Where are you going? Oh. Just those two guys. Where's this thing? Up. Nope. I'm trying not to be, buddy. There we go. And loot. Okay, I'm gonna grab this next treasure chest, which is right over here somewhere. And then, oh, there it is. And then I'm gonna actually take a break and get some more coffee and some more water. And I'll get right back with everybody. We'll continue on with this Collectorama. Hopefully we'll get it completed in time for... Yeah, I think it's a good goal to get to the end of that. I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back. Everything looks should. Got all my audio volumes, everything's moving around, so thank you everybody for your patience. Viewers in the studio audience and those playing at home. Just gonna keep going here and cry a little bit about my hair. I don't know, my hair is just being difficult today. I think it's because I'm trying to fix it while looking at a camera. And fun fact, I don't think you can possibly fix your hair looking at a camera and have it look the way you want it to. Also, you can't be a male over 40 and have your hair look the way you want it to. It just doesn't happen unless you have some professional helping you. I promise. What do we got? I wish I had some piece of public domain music I could use as just sort of hold music, but I don't think that would work so well. That's a nice thought. Please don't get mad at me. Dude, don't get mad at me. I don't want to get, like, smacked with an arrow as I'm trying to scale this building. That would frustrate me. And then everybody on the YouTubes and the Twitches would see me cry live. Oh. Sorry, dude. Found the other one, though. Watch. You go here. And then I just jump off into here. And there's an extra. Yay! Hooray! And okay, we're gonna climb this guy here. And yeah, I think there's a treasure chest around here somewhere. Oh, neat. Dude's gonna break a wall. Skewer. I think I need to work on clearing out my wanted level sooner rather than later at this point. There's also, I believe there's a feather hiding here. And then there's a whatchamacallit, Herald. I don't know why they're all called Herald. Surely one of them's called Jeff or Steve or Frank or something.
Be on your guard, citizens. A notorious criminal's presence is suspected in our parish.
At least I think there's a feather over here.
Beware the infamous assassino. His reign of blood strikes terror in
Ah.
It must be stopped.
No! What? The... How... I don't even know how that happened. Well, that just... Booey. Okay. We're gonna run all the way back around. At least to know where I'm going. Hey, maybe I'll run into some courtesans.
Basta, amico. We are friends.
Aren't these ladies only supposed to be of the evening? Give a break from old profession. Oh, look. Another group. I think it's like is it a bunch, a pack, cluster, a clutch. A clutch of courtesans. Not you. There you go. I'm gonna call them a clutch of courtesans. That's not for any practical reason, just because that's the one that amused me the most as I was talking through them.
But evil and death to all he visits.
Shut up. Hi. I still can't believe I tried that hard to pickpocket $1,000 of... I almost made the same mistake twice, by the way. Pickpocket $1,000 from people, like, nickel and diming myself instead of just robbing the heralds. I am a special, special kid some days. That is ridiculous. Where are we going? Over there. Okay. Alright, so the treasure chest is higher than I am, as I saw by the falling there. Sorry. This ladder should help me ascend. This ladder should help. Thank you. Yeesh. Trying real hard not to swear on my streams here. Anybody who knows me knows that's an uphill battle. I mean, I'm doing all right. That is. I think I'm spending more concentration doing that than actually playing the game sometimes. I mean, this isn't what you call the most difficult part of the game. This is where I'm an inherently impatient guy in a lot of ways, and fortunately for me, I can do this all day, every day. Grind out whatever on a game most of the time, and that's where it really helps me in my job too. It just, oh look, a problem I've never seen before. Let's figure it out till we're at the end of it. Beat her head against it till we see the end of it, you know. Just confirm things in a way that makes me happy. Oh hey, I wonder if I can. Don't usually try to go for the snazzy assassinations, but it's a little on the fun side to, like, tag one of these guys and just kind of drop them. Dark, but gosh darn it, it is a hootenanny to see. Now, also, if I had any sense, I would have, instead of pausing the game, I would have just left the guy hanging out. Just hanging out. And the reason for that is the, you know, you get money from your, villa, and, you know. Trying to make money is all. Okay. I just sort of got lost in what I was doing, so I'm going to pause the game, zoom in, and ask myself where do I want to go next. Actually, no. So, those guys, and then over here, and then down here, and then up here, and then over here, here. I'm just going to kind of, till we get to here. That seems like a nice plan. We're going to go here. You gotta think about it sometimes. You gotta look at the map and go, I wonder what's the most efficient route. Then you gotta be able to pivot, of course.
And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can we talk about it?
Get so upset when they get caught. Oh, I thought these treasure chests were in a bank type area. They are. How many guys guarding? Shit, just 2. Oh! That did not go my way. Oh, wait. Okay. Maybe we can get this achievement here. Well, nope. It's 3. What I'm doing is run. Lock onto them. I did get it! Ha! And I accidentally stole that guy's hammer. Stop. Hammer time. Neat. I like this guy's hammer. I want to bring my sword out, though. Try to give you guys at least one achievement per game here, so I'm glad I got that guy out of the way. The trick with the hitting 5 guys with the long weapon one is that you have to have not only a long weapon, which you can only get from a certain kind of guard. You can't just carry one of those around. then you also have to have 5 guys. So, great burgers. Terrible in enemies. Skewer. Door. Alright. Robbing a bank. I'll whack on the Scooby snacks. Yay, achievement. Okay, what are we doing now? All right, head over here. And, oh. Up we go. There we go. I do believe that this one is, like, one of these little nooks here has a wanted poster. We don't want to be wanted anymore. Probably do with Hint and Herald, too, but let's start with just the wanted poster for now. And we're gonna... Ugh. Then we gotta climb this tower here. They're always little puzzles. Nothing too serious, but just... How do we get to the top? What's the route that's gonna get us there the fastest? Later, in Venice, the first mission in Venice, I'm not going to do all the collecting when I first get to Venice. I'm going to do the missions first, because there is a skill you get 3 or 4 missions in that just... Oh, they save you some anguish, and you get to do this little leap jump thing. And, stuff like this just gets bypassed and turned into nothing. Nothingville. So I'm gonna do. So that's what's gonna happen there. I wonder, do you think this Herald's gonna fall for the same trick twice? I've already paid him and then robbed him. Let's see what happens. Hey, guy. Yeah? Oh, you were gonna stop talking about me? You gonna stop saying bad things about me? Oh. That was not what I wanted to do. Can I still... Maybe pull out your sword, dude. Just let him whack you all day. This is not going my way. Not going his way either. Well, he gets to make it home. Do I get my money back? Okay, there we go. Just as long as I get my money, I'm happy. What? 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 The guy... Oh. Unintentional stupidity. I mean, is there intentional stupidity? Gotta try this again here. Trying this again. Well, there's 1. There's 2. There's a treasure chest. There's a wanted poster. I think the other treasure chest is up that tower. Of course it's up the tower. I want to climb another tower, so it's up the tower. Forley's just as bad, just as lousy with the towers. There's actually a thing about this in somewhere I read that maybe it was the game documentation itself. There was like this fight of rich people to have who has the tallest tower. And that became a thing. Where they're all just a smidgen taller than the next one. They're literally just giant staircases that lead to viewpoints that allow people to sort of see when enemies are coming and stuff like that. I mean, they had a practical purpose. Just also a little ridiculous. Alright. Where are we at? believe there's a feather around here. It's going to be on the wall, so let's get up on the wall. Next. I believe this little area right here is part of the race that I end up having to do a little bit later. I don't remember it being a fun race. That's it. They don't all have to be great. I don't have to enjoy everything I do here. You do. You're required to enjoy yourself when I'm performing. Joke. We all had the same taste. There'd only be one restaurant, and the lines would be terrible. The cost would be outrageous. Oh, hey. Huh. I have this tradition on my work from home days in the office, and today's my work from home day. I don't start till a little bit later, but I order pho on those days, and I am minutes away from placing my order, and that is exciting to me because I have changed up my diet. I'm trying to cut down on my caloric intake on most days. The idea being, and science will tell you this, there's only two real ways to lose weight: diet and exercise. Change your diet, change your exercise, and sometimes both. One of the key elements is caloric deficits. Eat less. I am in that beginning part of changing my diet to where I am the hungry all the time, and I'm trying not to like just snack the heck out of it. Just bring snacks with me and stuff, you know, nuts, some bags of chips or whatever to work, and it's no more than I used to bring with me before I dropped my diet. Kind of given into temptation a couple more times than I was intended this week, but and that is my goal to being a thinner streamer. I mean, I wear Peggy well. I just don't want to die of a heart attack live on Twitch. I think that would be... I think it'd be kind of punk rock, honestly, but also a little sad to those who saw it. You know, going out like Tommy Cooper. Look him up. He's cool. Why, he was cool. But he, this is a dark story. He, was performing live on stage, and he had a heart attack, but his act was such that folks didn't quite notice that it was a thing until it was a little later. Which was a bummer. Creepy lost media stuff is about that, too. Or not lost media. There's a whole internet subculture, that kind of thing, and I know about it more just... I don't know. Thing I picked up and I'm like, oh, hey, that's interesting. Then you read it and like, that's really interesting. Sad and dark, too, but also really interesting. Oh, there's a feather around here. I'm like, what am I looking for? Some days. I believe there's an assassination mission that involves this tower that's kind of not the funnest either. We're getting there. We are getting there. Need my pho. So this is what I want AI for. Just a little message going, hey, you've ordered pho roughly this time every day for the past 2 years. Would you like to do it again? Would you like to know more? Go.
they somehow have a $10 discount. So my breakfast is cheaper. Place. Okay. Sweet. Thanks for everybody's patience on that too. Everybody's so patient. I think because there's... I'm joking. It's funny when somebody gives you no choice and they thank you for your patience on it. That makes me laugh a little bit, but I also do it constantly to y'all, so there's that. Kind of wish I had more time to both... I wish I had more time to stream longer, because I feel like I don't quite hit my stride until about the second hour in. I'm just being comfy and talking and just feeling like, you know, we're all here and in this together. But on the other hand, you know, this is the world we exist in. This is the world we live in. These are the hands we're given. Let's use them and start trying to make this a world worth living in. But da da da. One of those awkward things you realize as you get older. You know, you just start realizing, you know what, Genesis isn't half bad. Like I don't know, I don't get it, but Genesis is literally music for people who are over 30. Because you listen to it, you're like, oh, Peter Gabriel, oh yeah, great like, solo stuff when you're in your 20s and whatnot like that. And once in a while, you're like, Phil Collins' solo career. I'll listen to In the Air Tonight while watching Crockett and Tubbs drive a Ferrari down Miami. You know, and then you get older and like, gosh, really want to hear some Invisible Touch there, and I don't know why. You look at the clock, you're like, oh my gosh, I turned 30 last week, you know. Strangest thing. I don't get it. I also agree with South Park making fun of Phil for Tarzan. I think it was Tarzan, Phil Collins did. The Tarzan soundtrack, and getting the Oscar when clearly Matt and Trey deserved it for the South Park movie. But I'm biased. Like, again, I like the idea of something going against the system. Now that's actually a fascinating thought, little thought thing. Punk rock eats itself, as a rule. If a band gets big enough in punk rock for their message to be widespread, right? Then they're not punk anymore. Because they're so popular, you know. If you get to a certain level of popularity, you can't quite be punk rock as written, you know? Because you have to be against the establishment and a certain amount of popularity that lends yourself to being a part of the establishment. Weird. And so South Park is a billions of dollars of enterprise, but somehow they keep themselves nice and anti-establishment in a way as well. And then sort of, you know, punk rock destroying itself sort of idea. How does South Park stay above all that? How do Matt and Trey keep it going, you know? And that's, you just laid all these up, by the way. This isn't a puzzle. This is just clicking. This is Tesla stuff. The inventor, not the car stuff. See, if you look at that, you can sort of see like this looks different than all the other things. So you zoom in on it, and like, oh look, that is a great picture. I believe it was double exposed, but don't quote me on that. You go infrared, and you're looking around, and he's playing with a piece of Eden. Yeah. Okay. They go to the lab to see what's on the slab. Are we shivering with anticipation? Wait. Oh, just keep falling down. Yeah, it's okay. Sad about Tim Curry's stroke. Glad he's still alive, but That's a bummer that happened. You know, him being wheelchair bound and all that just makes me sad. But fortunately, that's the inevitability. You know, you get old enough and things start falling apart. Sad. There we go. Alright, climb, climb, climb. This is a dual one because there's a feather on the side of the building. And then there's a viewpoint at the top of the building. I'm debating about whether or not I want to break into the garrison now or wait till the end of it. It's not really garrison, it's not really breaking in, you just hop in. I'm just going to let the, where I land be sort of my guide. Because I have to do the viewpoint thing. If I land sort of facing it, then I know that's where I'm going to go next. Yeah. Didn't that sound fun? Didn't that sound fair? Sounds fair to me. Okay. There we go. Oh, there we go. And... woohoo! Okay, we're at the top. Nice. Another viewpoint thing. I'm not going to be able to confirm this yet, but I think this will be like a record for the least number of achievements I've gotten in a single mission, which is a trip, or a stream, which is a trip, because I don't usually, you know, when you play a game, you don't really expect to get achievements all the time, but just kept getting them, and the other one was really well... I felt the last game's achievements distribution was really well paced. As in pacing, not as in like copy. You know, this one's doing alright, but working on it. Working on it. Using gravity on that. That's my... Distract those guys. Okay, here. It's 150, right? I need to spend 5,000. So 10 of those is 15,000. So, or 10 of those is 1,500. So 3 of those is gonna be... Wow, I'm trying to do math and game. Okay. So 330 is going to be 4,500. So we need another 3. So 34. I got to do it 34 times. There you go. I just mathed it for everybody. 34 individual courtesan hires to get the achievement. I feel like I've gotten a dozen done today, so I'm not worried about it. I just got to remember to stay, you know, vigilant. I think that's the tricky part, you know, stay vigilant. Another thing is Frankie's not wanting to hang out with me all stream. That is... Frankie, do you hate me, buddy? Because I can see you. You're just sitting there. Come here, pal. I miss you. Just gonna go deeper into my office? Yep. Well, you know how cats are. They don't do anything you tell them to. They just do what they want. You have to make what you want them to do what they want to do. That wasn't even the treasure I was going for. Oh, I just zoned out and followed my nose. That is... Yeah, I was just saying I only get really good about 2 hours in, but I don't think I stay that way. I allow myself to be goofy. Not a bad. Frankie, come on, pal. Where you go? Come on, buddy. Oh, I miss you. What are you doing? Are you mad at me? Did I do something to make you upset? I kick you in my sleep again? It's not on purpose. You know, if you don't hop up on here at some point, I'm just going to pick you up and... Oh, there you go. I'm just gonna take a break here and just love on my cat. You okay? You having a good day? I'm working from home today, so you get to hang out with me. That make you feel any better? Okay. Okay. Get back to it. I just wanted to love on you for just a minute. Yeah. Okay. Whew. His little ear. Saw his little ear. There's his little head right there. Mm-hmm. Okay. Still want to get chroma key pet bed and then a camera devoted just to that pet bed. Don't have it, but it's a dream of mine, and I think it's a nice one. So I do believe I got to climb this. There's a feather on this tower. I don't remember if this is one of the ones that's on the top or on the side, so we're just gonna... Kind of tough looking up from here. Let's go over here. Here. Well, 2 of the 3 sides say no. So we're just going to go all the way up. Huh. I wonder if I can look at... Yeah, I can see it on the top there with the little techno glow thing. Technical glow. I don't know what it's called. Jane Goodall passed away yesterday. That made me sad. She was, she had an intuitiveness that allowed us to really appreciate chimpanzees. Alright. Got some news. Good news, mostly. Goodish news. Just now. I'll have to respond to it in a second, but... I'm working. Not really working. This is work. Don't get me wrong. This isn't, I never go to a streamer and say, hey, well, what do you do? I stream. No. But what do you do? Because that's not work. That's work, man. You gotta... Like any other job, you gotta show up and try your best. Every day that you're scheduled to, and hope that people like your work enough that they promote. See? That's like another 3 or 4 right there. I don't think it's an impossible thing to get quickly. I just, like I said, got to do that thing where you're like, oh, there's a bunch of courtesans, let's hire them, and then when they respawn, do it again. If you... Like the other stuff I've been doing in these games, you just keep it in your head, and then chip away at it as you go. You should be able to get it as time goes on, without struggling too much. There's a feather on this tower. I could see it from here. I don't even have to do the special nifty view. Cool. Yeah, Jane Goodall passed. That makes me sad. She, yeah. One of those, really wild things that we were talking about at work. And somebody's talking about how cute chimpanzees are. And then, if you know anything about them, after they hit puberty, the male ones, they get a little hazardous to life and limb to be around. And people don't always realize that. We just remember them for their cuteness. They're like dangerous and creepy in a very fascinating way sometimes. And Jane Goodall helped, like talking to Jane, listening to Jane Goodall talk about, she didn't really try to hide either aspects of it. You know. And then my favorite thing is that Gary Larson of the Farside comic did this great little, oh look, another blonde hair, you've been with that Goodall tramp again. And, how do I have such an even number? Look at that. That's cool. And, Jane was not in town to comment on it, so her, like, organization was, like, super mad at him. And then, but when Jane Goodall saw it, she thought it was the funniest thing since sliced bread, and her and Gary Larson had an ongoing friendship ever since, so. I like mixed metaphors. It makes me. Okay. What am I doing? Alright. First things first, we're gonna pause the game. We're gonna go to, not inventory. Why am I saying DNA. And we're just gonna make sure that we got all the collectibles for the area and not have to go back and scour for stuff. Well, Tuscany San Gimignano, that's, looks like it's complete. Secret location. We've still got that assassin's tomb that we can see. Feathers. We're good there. Got 42. Great number. Mission. Treasures. Got all the treasures. That's exciting. We got that done. So before I think I'm gonna call it, but let's go to our home base and check in and get cash from the thing. And so we can, yeah. They extract guards automatically. They don't do anything for those guys. That's annoying. Here, we're gonna head over here. Fast travel. There we go. Except what? Aha. Funny. I think I'm funny. Okay, we're gonna go over here. I literally think I have all the things I can buy, and I'm like maxed out, which is great. Because I don't want to, you know. It sucks struggling and going, okay, I want to get all the things before I move on. I don't buy bonus skin. That's a cool one, actually. I don't like, I like the default color schemes of most of these things. Some of them are cool, but like the Assassin White's still the coolest. Oh, that's pretty good. Let's see what that looks like. Bonus skin. That's fun. That's sort of dark, sort of goth. We can run with that for a little bit. Repair my gear. Thought I hit repair all. Did, okay. On all those. On all those. I was out of knives, so I'm glad I did that.
You'll be well satisfied, I know it.
Baby, you're out of knives. Well, you know what? I've got 10 minutes. I think I can maybe get through that tomb. You think I can get through that tomb in 10 minutes? Let's find out. I can fudge it if I run a little long. Just get one more thing knocked off our list. I think I talked myself into it. Oh, shoot. I gotta go talk to Da Vinci to get my codex pages decrypted too. Frankie, you okay? You stuck? Where are you, buddy? Oh, there you are. Okay. My office is a mess, and it's full. That's half the reason why I have a green screen going on right now. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make it through that, that thing. Oh, I can... No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Good to see you, Ezio.
I'm gonna buy the moves I don't own
Care
yet.
for a bit of practice?
That's what I'm gonna do. Hold, and you do kind of a flying daggers thing.
Ezio.
See that? Isn't that neat?
Much better. One
And it goes in the general direction of whoever you have focused. Flying knives. That is worth the money. Sorry. Sorry if I disappointed anybody by not going to the temple. I just realized there's some other sort of farming that I need. This is so when you finally get a spear, you lock onto the target, and then this guy. Oh, schmuck.
Let's see it another time.
That, you like that?
Just one more time, Ezio.
And if you do that with 5 guys around, that's an achievement. But you have to find one of those guys with a disarm him, steal it, get 5 guys around you, and then do that. It's not the hardest thing in the world, but it's not the most simple thing either. And this is fun too. This is just really... Oh, that's a fun one. If you steal a guy's big weapon, you kind of bypass their stuff. This big mean smash thing. So those are the moves that you can buy, and I just bought them all because I had the money and I still have $26,499, which is more than I've ever seen personally. Not kidding. No, that's not true. I think I saw more than that when we were working on, I didn't want to do that. Working on getting, the house, the condo. I'm gonna go talk to Leonardo, get my,
Well played, my friend.
should've done that first. Talk to Leonardo, get my codex pages decrypted. That might get me some more health, and then get them on the wall and get them organized the way I want it to. Hey, look, more money. And that'll be a good pause point. And then we'll do side missions and main missions in Tuscany to next round. You gotta come up with the names for this stream next. Hopefully I'll get that the thumbnail updated before the end of the day. Lawrence, dude. Yeah. He does look neat in this outfit, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I should have kept it. Maybe I should just pick that. Anyway. I'm gonna roll with this for now. Knock on the door. Talk to Leonardo.
So good to see you.
That friend that you have because he's handy to you, but you don't really hang out with him otherwise.
You found another one. How exciting. Yes, we just switch these 2 lines and then shuffle them left. Done.
I feel like it's a shame that some of the, I don't know, a lot of Leonardo's personality doesn't really get to come out until the DLC of Brotherhood with the, I don't remember what, the Hermetics. You have to fight the Hermetics. So it's a weird, I remember the name of that DLC. Get a bunch of paintings, and then it's a fun mission. Frustrating sometimes, but it's you know. Why am I at a loss for words or the name of that mission? the Da Vinci disappearance. I think that's what it was called. That's the name of the DLC. You fight the Hermetics, which is a weird thing. And you meet his assistant Salahi, and it's just hilarious. And again, I think a lot of the failings of this game and the character and his evolution, how he treats women and the world around him, are fixed by his character shifts in Brotherhood. They explain a lot of his character traits, and they show him evolving some of his dumber character traits. So, I love it. I think, honestly, that would be part of the reason why I'd at least push through Brotherhood and maybe Revelations, just to not leave him as this, but leave him as kind of a really cool version of himself. But, you know, I don't know. We're just going to have to keep going. See, doesn't this look like a map? It looks like the world for me. 20 out of 30. That's not bad. There was a big burst of codex pages when we first started this game, so that's why there's a little asymmetrical there. I think, honestly, when we get through this mission, we are halfway through the main game, but we're going to do the DLC stuff too before we do the end. So it'll be fine. The DLC doesn't have a lot of collectibles in it, so it's just sort of... We only got one achievement today. Do the big screen here. We only got one achievement today, and that was for hitting four guys with dust, and that's fine. We're really working on the courtesan thing and the other sort of you have to get everything to do it, or just silly accomplishment stuff. I finally found some courtesans to just constantly buy them as I pass them, so that should sort itself out sooner rather than later, which is nice. And I got the long weapon charge attack, which I'll get the other one. Yeah, I really appreciate everybody showing up and hanging out. I'm really happy with engagement at the beginning. That made me really enjoyed meeting Deranged Walry, and then seeing my old pal Dazul and, you know, Heather, my greatest cheerleader, and her team also showing up, so that makes me happy. I'll be back again Saturday. I might start at 2, I might start at noon. I wish I knew, it's Mountain. I wish I knew ahead of time how that day is going to go. I just probably going to shoot for 2, because I have to start some sort of chili, I think, for dinner at the beginning of my day. Beanless, of course, but such is life. So, you know what? I appreciate everybody being here, and thanks for sharing this with me. I'll be back again on Saturday.